Today's induction day. Hey y'all. Alright, so basically I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit before this video starts. I'm just going to explain to you guys, dude, this train, hold on. Alright, that's a little bit better. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is just explain to you guys a little bit about what happened days prior to my lovely induction. So, I was 38 weeks when I went to my appointment, and my doctor finally told me that I can get an induction. I went 36 weeks, and at 36 weeks I went there, and I was just like in so much pain. For 3 months of my last months of pregnancy, I was just in so much pain all the time. So I was just like, basically like, dude, can you induce me like every single time I went to my appointment for those last 3 months? And so I started going there crankier and crankier and crankier. Like, I do not want to sit in this office if you're not going to tell me what I want to hear, basically. So finally, at my 38 weeks, my mom was with me, and she wanted to ask about the induction. I wanted to ask about the induction. I told her to ask about the induction, but good thing we didn't have to ask. He checked me and everything. He said I was sitting at what was it? I think it was 3 centimeters, and I was just sitting there. And so he was like, yeah, you're 39 weeks and 4 days. So if you want to, we can induce you. And I was like, huh? I was like, what? I was like, what you talking about? I was like, Doc, I love you. I was like, no, like, I really love you. Like, you're speaking my language right now, like, for real. So, yeah, we left the hospital very, 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 very excited. I told hubby. He was very excited. He was nervous though, like he was very nervous because he knows how much pain and the complications and my blood pressure and all this stuff was going on. So yeah, so days leading up to, I was just preparing the house, getting ready for everything. Like, I was like, okay, maybe my water will break before then. Like, just me in hopes of something different happening, and it didn't. So So we were just preparing everything. The kids were to go to my mom's house in the morning, and my sisters live with my mom, so it's perfect. Drop the kids off with my mom. My sisters come to the hospital with us, and then they'll be a part of the process, which was amazing. So I was supposed to be induced at 8 o'clock, and we got there. We got there like 7:45 because me, I like to be early for stuff. So we got there at 7:45. And then after that, we had to wait in the lobby for like a good hour. So I didn't even get up there until 9. So it was quite a bit of time because they didn't have any rooms available. So when we finally got up there, they wasted no time putting me on Pitocin. Yeah, Pitocin. Woohoo. So I was on Pitocin for a couple of hours. It took its sweet time. I mean, I was feeling it, but I wasn't like feeling it. So I was like, oh my gosh, like hurry up, bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. And then I was just chilling the whole time, breathing through my contractions, not freaking out or anything, because it wasn't that bad. And then finally my doctor came. This was like, no, my doctor didn't come yet. Sorry. No, my doctor didn't come yet. Before that, my doctor came. His heart rate started fluctuating. So what they did is they turned me over to my side, and I started like freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, did I make the wrong decision getting an induction? Was he just not ready? Like, what's going on? What's happening right now? So yeah, she turned me over to my side, stopped the Pitocin for a minute, and then his heart rate went better. But and then my doctor came in like 20 minutes later, and he broke my water. Oh my God. It's so weird. Because as soon as he broke, this was like, this was around 8 o'clock. My doctor came, he broke my water. And he was like 12 minutes from the hospital. So what had happened was he left right after he broke my water. thinking it was gonna take like quite a bit of time, but I was already like 6 centimeters dilated, 6.5, a little more than a little 6 centimeters dilated, and so he left, and then seconds later I started feeling like I started feeling them contractions. So I asked for an epidural. This was seconds later. This was like about 8:10. This is all happening seconds. So I asked for the epidural. She came in right away. Like they came right away. And epidural. I was in so much pain. Hubby talked me through it. He walked me, held my hand. I was like, I love my husband. But yeah. So that happened. It was crazy. And the thing about the epidural though is I don't know if it was because I was so close to pushing this baby out, but it kept going up and kept going up and kept going up, and it stopped about here. And I was like, that's not normal. I've had babies before. This is not normal. So I was just basically explaining to an anesthesiologist. I was like, I feel it going up and it's rising up my neck, and I can barely feel it. I don't even know how I'm going to push. And she was just basically like, oh, I'm going to shut it off then. And I was like, okay. I was like, but am I okay? And then as I'm talking to the anesthesiologist, the nurse is also checking me. She's like, oh, you're 10 centimeters dilated. Let me tell you, this was like 8:15 now. And so my doctor just left. Like I said, he lives 12 minutes away. So they call him as soon as they checked me, and they're like, whoa, his head is like right there. So he was like, oh, doc, you got to get back, bro. She's about to push. She's already 10 centimeters dilated. The head's there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And so he made it on time though. He did. He made it on time. But I told him, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to push this baby. I can't feel up here. Like, how would I know what I'm doing? But I did 2-3 pushes. Yeah, it was two pushes, but I counted as 3. And he was out. He was out. Healthy baby, amazing. Yeah, but that was like really, really like a very scary experience for me. Like this whole pregnancy for me was like very, very scary. So after I gave birth, it was pretty rough. I couldn't really like enjoy the afterbirth experience because 2 days, 2 days after the epidural experience, after like it all wore off, like my body was like, it was just aching in my head. The like, you know how some people have like really extremely bad migraines? Yeah, that's how it was. I couldn't lift my head or neck or anything without my head throbbing like it was about to explode. And that literally lasted for like 2-3 days, and I'm just like, I can't do this. So basically they told me what they had to do was a blood patch, and they told me that a few hours after birth, and I was like, no, I don't want to get another epidural situation. Like, did you see what just happened? So after the first day I gave in. So the second day they asked me again. I was like, I'm just gonna do it because I'm in so much, I can't even move my head. This is worse than before. And so what they did is they brought me to like an operating room, which terrified the life out of me. So I started freaking out. Like, I literally freaked out, and I was like, dude, what is this? And so they calmed me down and everything, and it was just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. They talked to me about it. They kept me calm. Stuck that needle in my back again. I had to be brave. And then after they put the epidural thing in, what they did is they took fresh blood out of this vein and they pumped it into my back, and then did it again and pumped it into my back. So they have to have fresh blood. And so, yeah, a little, like seconds after, I started feeling better. My head started feeling better. They said that the operation had to be done 2 times. It's really rare, but sometimes it had to be done 2 times. And I was like, no. So they gave me Coca-Cola because somehow caffeine, like, keeps it under control. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But yeah, and yeah, that was that. And we went home. It was rough. Here's the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day that I gave birth to my sweet baby boy Mateo at 8:45 p.m. 7 pounds 9 ounces. Roll the clip. That's for me. You gotta go too. Baby number 3.
No. Look. Huh? I threw the 4 down.
But yeah, I'm on Pitocin. Today's induction day. And I can't see y'all because I had that flash on. It was in my face. But yeah, today is induction day. Hold on. The kids are with my mom. And I actually don't look that bad right now. Okay, yeah. Baby Mateo will be here soon. He'll be here making his appearance soon. My sissies. My husband, who's a cornball.
Yes, I am the cornball.
It's baby time soon. Baby time. No more baby making time. That was so random. Michael's trying to change the subject because he knows what you're laughing at.
I don't know what's going on.
She said it's baby time. I said, yeah, it's baby time. No more baby making time. She started cracking up. All right, out. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Hey, Marissa, where'd you put his? Oh.
You want me to put it in here?
When I open my eyes, I see you smiling at me with those beautiful eyes. For a while I dreamed about you, what you would look like and the things you would do. You are more than I
God, we thank you for this son, whom you have blessed this mother and father. We give the son to you, that you will give it back to this mother and father. You will bless him, that he will grow to be healthy and strong, man of valor and a blessing to this family. Your desire is for their family to prosper and to be in good health. And I declare those blessings upon their home, that prosperity and joy will be in their home. And we will thank you for that. And may the grace and the peace of God that surpasses all understanding grant this mother and father the peace, the joy of knowing that you touched their son today. You blessed him, Lord, and all the blessings that flows in his life will flow to their home. Joy and peace will be in their home because of this son. And we thank you for the blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Ready to go home. My 2 babies are going home. Girl, you just had a baby. She's getting the baby dress, and that's my little. He's not too happy right now because he want to eat. As you can see, he's eating his t-shirt in his hand. He wants some food. He's not hearing us right now. He's looking at the camera.
He turned his body all the way. I don't know, but it works.
He turned all the way. He sure did. And he's looking at the camera too. Mama's getting him prepared. We are happy. It's all over. Again, baby mommy and mommy is well. And we're getting ready to go. Anna's and grandma's young. What'd you say?
His first going home outfit.
Yes, he's in his first going home outfit, his auntie said.
I bought the outfit, but that's not the hat that I made. But when he had the hat that I made, but still, this is the outfit that Nan and Auntie bought for that baby. And it fits it so cute. I just want to kiss my little bundle. I just want to kiss my little bundle. Uh-oh, lost the papa. Here you go, papa. Here you go, my little T-Bryce. He dropped the pad. He said there wasn't no milk coming out, Nana, so I had to spit that out. Isn't he?
Car seat for the first time. He's going home. He's so handsome. He loves it it so far. Now let's see if he'll like the car ride.
And you
Let's
got
see
it the
it.
wrong way.
Lights of the fire that come to the storm.